Hey guys, I wasn't going to bother doing a video about this because there's already a heap of them on YouTube. Plus, you know, it's quite a simple, straightforward maintenance job. So, yeah. But anyway, now I've already pulled this seal out, but I've just sort of whacked it all back together, just to show you what I did to get this far. So that's the old seal there. So the bike actually started leaking out of the weep hole after only 1600 kilometers. So first thing you want to do is drain your coolant, remove the bottom screw from the water pump there, and it helps if you take off your radiator cap. It'll come out pretty quick. Once that's drained, just remove the other 3 bolts. So there's 2 short ones at the back and 2 long ones at the front. Then you want to remove the radiator hose from the top of the housing and put it out the way, and then just take the housing off and watch out for the 2 dowels. They shouldn't come out, but you never know. And then just have a quick look at the gasket and make sure it's okay. And then you want a 10mm socket or spanner to undo the acorn nut on the water pump impeller. So once you get that off, just pull off the impeller. Should come off fairly easy. Now, I've seen a lot of guys use screws and whatnot. Will tap a screw into the steel and pull it out with pliers, but this one actually came out pretty easily with just a small flat blade screwdriver. Prized it out. It wasn't very tight at all, so it's quite easy. And just clean up any excess grease that's in behind there. Once you got the seal out, and check the shaft for wear too. And this one's pretty good since it's fairly low case. But anyway, then you want to grease up your new seal. I just use this waterproof nylon grease for pretty much everything. It seems to be fairly good stuff. Whack a little bit around the inner shaft, not too much. And then you want to take your new seal and grease up the inside. Put a liberal helping of grease around the inner rim there. And then when you put the seal back in, you want to make sure you have the spring facing outwards. I've heard a lot of people have found that their seals were put in backwards at the factory, so it's one thing you want to keep in mind. You should be able to press it into place fairly easily with your fingers, just not too tight of a fit. But a 19mm socket helps. You just push that over and give it a bit of extra shove in there. You just want to get it till it's flush with the block. And wipe away any of the excess grease. And you want to replace the impeller. It only goes on a certain way, so don't force it. Once you get that guy back on, you want to use a bit of removable thread locker on the thread there. Go ahead and put the nut back on, torque it up. I don't have a torque wrench that does such small torque values as what you are using here, so just be gentle, don't over tighten. I've learnt that with these aluminium blocks and stuff. You really want to you'd rather under torque it than over torque it. And same goes with the housing, so just put that back on, line up the dowels, and replace your 4 bolts. two long ones at the front. And the one with the copper washer obviously goes on the bottom. And the other short one goes there. And be very gentle torquing these up. I haven't checked what the torque setting is, but yeah, I just go around in a circular pattern and just do them all a little bit at a time. But yeah, be very wary. It's very easy to strip out these threads. You want to put the radiator hose back on, obviously. Tighten up your hose clamp. Then all that's left to do is refill the coolant. I think it takes 1.5 litres roughly for this bike, maybe a bit less. So yeah, once you fill that up, make sure it's full to the specified level and you're good to go. Now just while I've got you here, I'll show you this low seat I picked up from that from our friends at Wide Bay Motorcycles in Gympie. KTM dealer, really helpful and friendly guys in there, and girls. So this is the low seat for the 350. It's 15mm lower than stock, so good for the short-legged people like Natalie. You can see the difference there. Still quite a comfy seat, but yeah, definitely notice it's a bit lower, which is good. So her old seat was starting to crack around the edges and stuff anyway, so yeah, it looks good now, comfy. All done. Thanks for watching, guys.